If you cook a lot, you know that sometimes you have to drain off the fat from a dish, from some ground beef or something like that, or you might have a lot of extra oil that you need to discard after like frying something up. Lots of times at our house, we end up putting all that extra oil or the fat into our little Santa Claus mug. And then it sits on the counter for days and days and days until it finally solidifies and I can dig it out of there and throw it away. It's gross, it's a mess. You can even see like, here's what we've used it in the past. Well, I have a solution. I'm so glad that they brand sent me this so I could give it a try. So this is called FryAway. And what it is, it's these packets of this little solution, these little granulars in here. And what you do is you take it and you throw it into your hot oil, and within 30 minutes it's supposed to become solid, and then you can just easily wipe it out and throw it away. Okay, so I am going to show you guys how this works. I'm gonna put it on a time lapse. We ground some ground beef for tacos tonight, so I have all that extra fat still hot in the pan right here. So let's go ahead and give it a try. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is the hot oil or the hot fat that we just drained off of our ground beef, which is actually over here. And when I go into time lapse mode, don't mind us because we're probably gonna be making our dinner soon. But I want to show you the temperature of this fat right here. Can you see that? Keep it down in there. It's going up and up and up. The temperature is, I mean, over 200, it's like 202. They do say to use this when it's hot. So it's not real super deep right here. So that's why I don't want to touch the bottom of it. Anyway, so it's like over 200 degrees. And what they say to do is to take this and then toss it in and then just let it go for like 30 minutes. So again, I'm going to do a time lapse and you'll see how this works. They say to just open this up and pour it in and stir it until the granulars have dissolved and then just let it sit for 30 minutes. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to switch my phone immediately to time lapse so we can see it live and in person. So it's like these little flakes. So I'm going to stir it until it dissolves. It's just about all dissolved, and then I'm going to switch over to time lapse. Okay, I'm going to come out here real quick and say that I had used this oil, FryAway oil, with the drained fat from ground beef that I browned, and the instructions do say that this should be used with used cooking oil. So it was a little bit different, but we are going to give it a try, and I'm going to show you my results that I had from using it with ground beef runoff fat. Okay, this has been going, actually, been sitting here for almost 50 minutes, and it said 30, but I realized, I thought about something. This is not to use cooking oil. This is ground beef oil. So it did mostly solidify, but not all the way. But holy moly, did you see that? Okay, that tells me right there that it worked, because that was like, yes, it was about 50 minutes, but normally it would not have solidified like that. So even though the package says to use, that this is used for cooking oil, and this is ground beef and chorizo actually. Oh my God, look at that. I can't believe it worked like that. I was not expecting that, but it actually did work. So there's a little bit of oil still left, but maybe that's okay. Maybe I didn't use enough of the product, but I'm gonna say it works. So thank you so much to the brand for sending me this. That is actually kind of crazy. And now I can take it, keep the dog away from it, but completely toss it into the garbage, no problem. There's a little bit of oil left, but look at that.